for May 2024. I'm your host, Larry Marble. What you say we get started? Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. The grains traded both sides overnight and yesterday as the rally stalled, at least for now. With USDA's crop production and supply and demand reports out Friday, the market's attention has changed its focus. Parts of the Corn Belt have gotten more rains, and much of the Midwest will see drier weather over the rest of the week, allowing planting to progress. USDA reported yesterday afternoon that the U.S. corn crop's now 36% planted, up 9% from last week, but behind the 5-year average of 39%. The 36% planted figure was on the low end of trade expectations. Winter wheat conditions showed the modest improvement, part of why KC wheat finished the day down 11. More rains forecast this week for southern Brazil, and more crop losses are a possibility. What USDA does with their South American corn and bean projections on Friday's report will be important and closely watched. Corpus Christi's public elevator in Archer Daniels Midland is open this week for Milo trucks, 7 to 4:45. In Houston, the Andersons are still closed for the next day or two. Hansen Mueller and Timco are open weekdays 7 to 3. For help marketing your grains, just John Tuggle, 1-800-2-TUGGLE, 361-852-5207. That's John Tuggle and Company, Corpus Christi, Texas. We are on the line with Doug Bast, Cattlemen's Columbus. Doug, how is the sale shaping up?
Looks pretty good, Mr. Larry. I think we're going to be a little slower this week, but we got a lot of folks baling hay and everything. But I imagine we're going to have around 700 this week. Got a good set of cattle on hand, for sure. Got about 70 wean heifers from one man going to be here. Just some good feeder heifers, all blacks, weighing 450. Cows, pretty much mostly packer cows, handful of pairs and palpates. But we're shaping up, going to have a pretty good sale. Yes, sir.
Cattlemen's Columbus, Doug Bass. Tell everybody how to contact you.
Yes, sir. Call me on my cell, 979-877-4454. Office is 979-732-2622.
Doug, we appreciate it. Y'all be careful.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Y'all come see us.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the USDA's national pork carcass cutout value. Looks like on Tuesday afternoon, the report says 97.09, down 241. The bellies, 901 down. The loin, 433 down. The picnic, 147 down. Those were the drivers to the downside, with all the primals higher. USDA's federally inspected hog slaughter, 478,000 head. Week to date total, 959,000. That's 1,000 head above last week at this time. Neighbor, as we look toward the meat beef side of the equation, wholesale box prices mixed on Tuesday afternoon. Choice box down 27 at $298.49. The select 259 higher at $292.34. That cut the choice select bread to $615. Estimated slaughter for cattle 124,000 head, taking the weekly total to 244,000. That's 7,000 head above last week. Looks like cash trade has yet to develop. We're looking at 184 in the south from last week. North 186 to 188. Hot and hanging. Looks like so far this week we've seen 186 to 187 ask. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We're on the line with Cousin Brian Linsman from Seguin Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, how are sheep and goats and cattle coming in?
Shaping up pretty good, kind of where we've been here the last few weeks. Kind of anticipating that 500 to 600 on cattle. Got one little sellout of cows. There's about 35 cows in there. There's some good usable cows, kind of young to middle age. Not all of them, but there's quite a few in there. Got to have some pairs and some bred cows on that. People been screaming for cows, so heck, if you got a few minutes, come see what we got. And calves, quality calves pretty dang good. But, like I've been talking here the last few weeks, they've gotten fleshy in a heartbeat. So Getting big. Sheep and goats, kind of same thing. That's always a wild card. They're kind of guessing that 700 to 800. Quality pretty dang good again on those this week. So like I said, it ought to be a pretty good day tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Brian.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow evening, Cousin Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This is Larry Marble with Down on the Farm, and I'm with Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Tony, we're talking about one of my favorite things, and I use them on my place all day long, steel products.
Yes, sir. Yeah, well, spring is going on right now. Spring season is going on right now. It's a great time to get some steel products. Right now, we're running a 10% off on all steel products, your chainsaws, weed eaters, blowers, and more. Whenever you buy a gallon of gas of their premix fuel or a six-pack of their engine oil, it actually doubles their warranty when you buy any gas-powered machine.
Well, tell everybody how to get in on that warranty.
Yes, sir. Yeah, just give me a call at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Tony from D&D. Tony, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Neighbors, now it's time to get a hold of Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. I want to let your listeners know about a set of first calf heifer pairs we have available. They've got big 400-pound calves at side. I've got 33 Brangus Baldies, 16 crossbreds, and 22 F1 Brayford pairs. All the details on these cattle and descriptions, photos, and videos are available on my social media. Facebook post, Leo Casas III, C-A-S-A-S. You can call me for pricing, and don't forget we've got plenty of good bulls available of all the popular breeds for lease or sale. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Leo Casas III. We are the Bull People.
Neighbor, let's talk about Wholesale Steel San Antonio. Wonderful company. George and crew want to do business with you. Their heavy-duty line can allow you to work, move, crowd, and load your animals with confidence with your own equipment. With heavy material and strong construction, those panels withstand even the roughest stock while still remaining portable. Check out their price list at their website, wholesalesteelusa.com. Round pins, stalls, panels for separating livestock. Lifetime limited warranty on those cattle panels. Local dealers available. Locations in San Antonio and Hearn. Call the San Antonio office, 210-624-2000, or the Hearn location, 979-280-6100. That's Wholesale Steel. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite. We're talking sheep and goat sale. How did it turn out?
Turned out good, Larry. Ended up with a little over 2,000. Didn't quite get her 2,500, but anyways, I guess a lot of that's due to moisture. Pretty wet. So anyhow, the market was good. Quoted, some of those lambs might have been just a tick softer, not much. I mean, all day they kind of bring from 270 up to, I guess, 294 or 5 was the tops. And then on the kid goats, that might have been just a tick softer. Last week we kind of had to run away with the goats. They on those better kids, they dropped quite a bit, but this week it's kind of back to kind of 330 to, I guess the top end was up to 370 on some of those better poor kids. So all in all, I thought we got along real well.
Good. How many cattle have you caught so far?
Now we've got probably 450 on the yards right now, so we're kind of expecting somewhere around that 600 to 700. So I'm hoping for. See how they roll in this evening.
Good. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the call.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're with Heather Mutz, broker associate and home. Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. We're here on the line with Heather Mutz, broker associate with Dead and Ranch Real Estate and winner of the best realtor in Medina County 4 years running. Heather, tell us about your new listing just south of D'Hanis.
Sure thing, Larry. This is a gorgeous oak-studded ag-exempt 25-acre property. It's actually just north of D'Hanis. It has a custom home, 4-car carport, and so much more.
What are the features of that home?
So it's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath beauty. It's got an open floor plan, 2 eating spaces, a secluded owner suite, got bamboo flooring throughout, and a floor-to-ceiling rock fireplace.
Does the property have a barn?
Larry, it actually has 2 barns, one that's open on 3 sides with a feed room and 2 pipe stalls, and then another one, 3,200 square feet. It's insulated. It's got water and electricity. It's pretty awesome.
What else does the property have to offer?
So this property is a horse lover's dream with an arena, portable arena, chute with 2 boxes, stripping chute, and a return alley. And there's also additional acreage surrounding this property that's available to purchase.
How can people get in touch with you for a showing?
So they can call me directly at 210-414-8198, and I give you my word, if I don't answer, I'll definitely call you back, or they can visit our website, www.steadinranch.com.
Heather, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Thank you, Larry.
We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how's the sales shaping up?
Oh, going to be a little bit lighter this week, Larry. Ended up with some pretty beneficial rains around here on Sunday. Kind of 2.5 inches. Some places a little more, some places less, but just a really nice rain over the country. So certainly lighten the numbers up a little bit. I'm thinking around 400. Probably going to get it tomorrow. Looks like got about 50 head of grown cattle on hand right now. Rest calves and yearlings. Do have 35 really nice weaned F1 steer calves coming tomorrow. Going to be pretty big. Weight 6 to 8. But been weaned over 90 days. So good little string there, and then just kind of smaller bunches after that. But nice little run. Like I said, just lighter. Should be about 1.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Kelly.
Call us there at the office anytime, 830-334-3653. My mobile number is 334-1047, or look us up on the website, PearsallLivestock.com.
Thanks for the call, Kelly.
Thank you.
Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. Don't forget about McCoys.com. 62 stores, 3 states. They've got plenty within this region, whether it's things for lawn and garden, whether it's lumber, whether it is things from their building and trust department, any product you need out on your farm and ranch to get a building job done. Why, they even have gates and panels. That's McCoy's Building Supply Centers, McCoys.com. We are on the line with Phil Brockenbush, Giddings Livestock. Phil, how was your Monday sale?
Wound up good, Larry. We wound up with 837. The cows and bulls were steady the last week, and the calf market is a lot more active than it was the week before, so you had a few cattle bring a little more than they did the week before.
Good. Walk the pins with me.
All right, your steers, 300 and back, average $3.825, brought up to $4. 3 to 4 weights, $3.31 to $4. 4 to 5 weights, $2.83 to $3.45. 5 to 6 weights, $2.68 to $3.25. 6 to 7 weights, $2.49 to $2.95. 7 to 8 weights, $2.24 to $2.45. The heifer mates, 300 and back, average $3.22, brought up to $3.95. 3 to 4 weights, $3.02 to $3.90. 4 to 5 weights, $2.62 to $3.17 and a half. 5 to 6 weights, $2.45 to $2.82 and a half. 6 to 7 weights, $2.28 to $2.60. 7 to 8 weights, $2.08 to $2.45. The bull yearlings, 7 to 850 pounds, $2 to $2.45. 850 to 1,000 pounds, $1.35 to $2.30. The Packer cows and bulls, the high yielding bulls, $1.45 to $1.60. Medium yielding bulls, $1.25 to $1.40. The high yielding cows, $1.25 to $1.43. Medium yielding cows, $1.10 to $1.20. Little thin cows, $90 to $1.05. Pairs brought from $13.50 to $2,700. The bred cows from $1,300 to $2,450. So on market's still good.
Good. Are you aware of anything for this next Monday?
Yes, sir. I've had a few calls. I know one guy's going to have 50 or so, and then another guy's got like 25. I think somebody has told me that there's going to be a few wing calves there. So, yeah, we got a little stuff going.
Good. Tell everybody how to contact you.
Yes, sir. You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about all 5 locations of MG Building Materials. They've got one in Pleasanton, one in San Antonio, one in Corpus, one in Uvalde, and one in Kerrville. That's MG Building Materials. Whether it's farm and ranch electrical, hardware and tools, lawn and garden and housewares, or paints, floor coverings, plumbing and heating, steel products and flashing, roofing, or gypsum installation, you can trust MG. Remember, 5 locations. Find the one near you at mgbuildingmaterials.com. We are on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. It's Tuesday evening, looking toward his Wednesday sale. Carl, what do you see from here?
We're going to have a good sale tomorrow, even though it's wet everywhere, which is a blessing. But we're probably going to have 500 or better. We're going to have quite a few calves that came one consigner that are really good, all steers, knife cut, ready to go, fancy heifers on them too. So we look forward to tomorrow. Be fine.
Good deal. How much rain have you had?
Around the Burleson County area, we've had probably 6 to 8 inches. Anywhere east of us, and you don't have to go too far, probably about 10 inches.
Wow.
So 10 to 15. So anyway, it's pretty wet, but we're blessed with the rain. The country looks good. There's just a lot of places you got to kind of watch to go in because you might not come out.
That's right. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Carl.
You bet. My number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn 567-4119. If you're in the Giddings and surrounding area, call Max Everett 540-8676.
Carl, we appreciate you. Thank you for the call.
You bet. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm. Farm, and I'm with Tony from DD Texas Outfitters at D&D in Seguin. Tony, let's talk about WW.
Yes, sir. We're talking about WW right now. You know, it's almost the time of working cows. You're trying to get them right and ready. Right now, we're doing it 15% off on all WW squeeze shoots. That's your Beefmasters, your XL Beefmasters, your 2VG squeeze shoots, and this is while supplies last.
All right, so if you folks have had trouble working your livestock, D&D and WW can help. Tony, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir. Just give me a call at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
Neighbor, now it's time for a shotgun look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle. We'll call Milo to Corpus, 1006. Yellow corn to Corpus, 517. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, 724. Beans to Placido and Houston, 1138. Texas cotton, 0 bales, $65.50 to $69. Neighbor, that's it for the Best Darn Farm Show in Texas. I'm Larry Marble. Good day.